Welcome to Everyone Can Grill. Today we're going to do a cheeseburger fatty. Simple as can be. A nice trick to show you how to get the ground meat laid out real good. A bacon weave, barbecue sauce, mushrooms, onions, and cheese. Doesn't get any better than that, so stay tuned. Okay, let's start out by assembling this fatty. First thing we want to do is get our bacon going. I'm using Sugardale regular cut bacon this time, just because I want it a little bit thinner. We're going to take this, move it off to the side a little bit here, and we're going to lay strips out and make a weave. This is something you've all seen already, so I'll speed this up until I start with the meat. You can see that took up a whole package of bacon, made a perfect weave. So I'm going to set that off to the side. We're going to get our ground meat and a Ziploc bag. I saw this somewhere on TV, not sure where, so I can't give credit where credit's due, but I sure didn't come up with this idea. But man, I tell you what, I thought it was awesome. Put your ground meat in the bag and get all the air out. Seal that up. Try to get that in the middle so we can spread it even. Just start smashing it out. I brought out a rolling pin, which I think will make life a little easier. Look at this. See? That's pretty cool. Get it all even across the board there. All right. Now we'll bring back our weave. We'll take this and open it up. Take a trusty buck. And I'm going to cut it down both sides. Look at that. Would ya? And I'm going to take that and flop it right on there. Okay, I got some onions to cut up and things like that just to get everything ready. So once that's done, I'll bring it back and we'll mix this all together and get going. Okay, I got my onion cut. Now next thing I want to do is put some of this Weber dry rub. This is the brown sugar dry rub that I got not too long ago, and I'm just going to put a quick hit on there on the inside. And also a shout out to Zach, we're going to use some of his Creole seasoning in there too, just for another layer of flavor, a little bit of heat. I'm not going to go crazy with it, just a little bit. Now I'm going to take these onions. Look at how big this onion was. I'm going to lay this right down the middle, just like this. You can put as much or as little as you want. So remember, I'm calling it a cheeseburger fatty, and this is what I like on a cheeseburger. Next thing we're going to do is lay down some Colby Jack. This is going to ooze out a little bit, but that flavor will get in there, and trust me, there'll be enough. I'm afraid I'm going to cut my finger off with this sharp knife, so I'm going to cut a little bit of this on the side. There we go. I'm going to put this 2 layers like that, a little piece on the top, and a handful of sliced mushrooms. There we go. Now, I've seen some people really good at rolling these things over, and I'm not the best. But when you flatten that thing out like that, it makes it 1/8 of a lot easier. Smush all that down, just like that. Ta-da! Now I'm going to wipe off my hands, and then we're going to put some seasoning on the top of that, so I'll be back in a minute. Okay, I rolled it over, I washed the schmutz off my hands, and I'm going to put a little bit of this brown sugar rub on the top. Give that bacon some extra flavor. And you know what, while I'm at it, just a quick shot of that seasoning. There we go. All we got to do now is wait for the coals to heat up. Once that's done, I'll bring it back. We'll put this on and we'll start smoking it. All right, it is time to start cooking. Get these coals laid out. Well, we're going to be doing this indirect, like most of the stuff I do. So I'll put the baskets on either side. And I'm going to put this, runaway coal. I'm going to put this on like I always do, upside down. Give it a quick brush. Get all that barbecue sauce off of there. All right, it is time to get this fatty on the grill. Look at that. I'm gonna put it up top this time, kind of out of the way, because I'm gonna do a cherry dump cake, or a peach cobbler dump cake later on. I'm gonna start this show off right. We're gonna give this a healthy shot of peach wood. Put the grill on. Lids on. We're going to cook about 350. I'll see you in about 45 minutes to an hour. All right. I just took the temperature of this thing, and we're at 160 degrees, which for ground meat I'm happy with. I want to put some sauce on the top. Real quick. Just gonna butter that on. I'm not going crazy with it, but since it is a cheeseburger fatty, I like my cheeseburgers with barbecue sauce. Look at that. That's picture perfect. All right, 5 minutes and we'll pull that thing off. All right, it's time to take this fatty off the grill. Look at that. All right, I'm gonna let that sit a few minutes, cool off, let the juices flow back in. But man, oh man, does that look good. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes has gone by, and I want to cut into this. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That is a cheeseburger fatty. It doesn't get any better than that. If you want to show off to your friends, fire that one off. I'm going to take a little piece of this just for tasting. Oh yeah, that's perfect. You can taste the cheese. The mushrooms and onions are there, that earthy flavor. That rub we put on it is outstanding. The bacon's in there, ground meat's showing through. Barbecue sauce just adds a little top on it. So, a fun one to have a couple of beers with your friends. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Fire this one off, it's easy. So, once again, I'm Mark. This is Everyone Can Grill. So get off your butts and fire them up.